Detoxing is nonsense. Have you been sucked into those infomercials or internet ads that claim you can detox your blood, liver, fat cells, or colon from all the nasty chemicals in there? Perhaps you might be interested in checking out the latest cleanse. You can only eat celery and lemons for a week. It's just what your body needs. Or maybe you should wear those toxin-pulling pads on the bottom of your feet. Or invest in colon cleanses. In case the title of this video didn't tip you off, there is not one iota of scientific evidence that these things work. There's a bit of a mess to clear up here because none of the detoxifying products being hawked out there does what they are allegedly supposed to do. Given that false advertising is illegal, you may be confused about why this is allowed. Well, the government has taken steps to sue a number of companies that sell detox products for exactly that reason. But let's back up a bit. What does detox mean? When you hear the word detox in a medical context, it usually refers to someone who is going through supervised withdrawal from an addictive substance. But that's not what we're talking about here. In the past dozen years or so, we've begun to hear about how detoxifying our bodies in more of a proactively healthful way will make us feel better. The pitch is this: by detoxifying ourselves, we can lose weight, gain energy, and get rid of the toxins that build up in our systems. The true definition of the word toxin is a poisonous substance that is generated from the metabolic activities of a living organism. However, in the buzzwordy world of detox diets, it can include anything undesirable that winds up in your body. But if we really had so much toxic junk floating around in our bodies, it would make us very sick. There are loads of symptoms that can and do occur when you are actually exposed to a toxic substance, like those caused by mercury poisoning, arsenic poisoning, asbestos poisoning, and many others. And most of the time, these symptoms are not subtle. The fact is, if you have truly been exposed to toxic matter, there's not much you can eat or drink that is going to help you. So how can we manage to survive in a world where toxins are swirling all around us and inside us all the time? Our internal organs, primarily the liver, kidneys, and intestines. They're always working to remove toxins from our bodies because detoxing is one of their main functions. Your liver produces proteins and enzymes that metabolize harmful metals, chemicals, and drugs so that you can excrete them. Your kidneys are constantly filtering your blood to remove the toxins that even your own body produces so you can pee them out. For whatever reason, a lot of detox products and diets focus on the intestines. They claim that if you just drink enough juice, all the nasty gunk in your digestive tract will be flushed away. Well, unless you have a diagnosable intestinal problem, all that proto-fecal matter in there is actually good for you because it provides a living space for the symbiotic bacteria that naturally occurs in your intestines. So intensive cleanses and colonics actually disturb your intestinal ecosystems, and there is no evidence that a colon cleanse is helpful in any way. In fact, there can be some really horrendous side effects. The fundamental things to remember are: 1. If you actually needed to detox, you would be sick. And 2. Reducing your caloric intake or eliminating certain foods from your diet is not a way to remove toxins from your body. It's just a way to reduce your caloric intake or eliminate certain foods from your diet. This can actually be problematic if, for instance, you aren't getting enough of the micronutrients your body needs to function, or if your fasting begins to suppress your ability to naturally detoxify, which can actually happen. Even drinking tons of water, which is often suggested as an easy way to detox, can hurt more than it helps. The final question: why do some people feel good after detoxing? The answer is actually relatively simple. We generally don't take great care of our bodies. There is so much junk food out there that we just can't help ourselves, except perhaps while we're on a special diet that forces us to cut out all of the processed crap we usually eat. So naturally, after a week of cleaner eating, we feel better. If you really want to make sure your body is as toxin-free as it can be, then here's what the medical literature suggests you do. Eat healthy, drink water, exercise regularly, get enough sleep every night, and visit your doctor for yearly checkups. Your body will handle the rest. And because you'll no longer be spending money on trendy cleanses and fad diets, you can get back to gaining a lot more weight in your bank account.